Are you not entertained? Is this not why you're here?
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something like that?
Fool, you should never mix drinks.
What, are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't candid camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
Don't be an arse. Get a weapon collector, arse.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you're here?
By the way, before anyone says it, I'm not late, and neither are you. Welcome to the bed shitting club.
You're joining so early. Shit the bed.
This was scheduled for 10 o'clock. It's 1 minute past. Hello. Hello, Tom and Cheryl, Drop, Pergio, Bill, whoever else is on. I think that's it. That's all the comments I can see. Rich, how you doing, mate? Oh, fuck. Persia, you saying BRB got to change the sheets? I was supposed to change my sheets because guess what turned up today? Doug, how you doing, mate? You alright? So someone the other day said I should get leopard print bed sheets. I said, well, if someone buys them for me, I'll put them on. Well, someone did. That's the pillowcase. That person was Peach. Thank you, Peach, if you're watching, by the way. Dave, how you doing, mate? So don't forget, everyone, I'm still doing the paid for giveaway for the crossbow accessories. It's only £2 to enter. Sorry, not entry. £2 an entry. I'll show you that quickly if you want. So this will go on the Sobek. What you get for your £2 entry, so that no one gets an advantage, you get a wall mount that screws to the wall. It's even supplied with the screws. You mount the crossbow via the handle. You get 4 speed loaders that can mount on this display, so you can have 4 loaded speed loaders on the display, and then you also get 2 more speed loaders, the mount to go under the crossbow to hold the speed loaders on it. So then you get 4 mounts on top, 4 mounts on bottom. You can hold like 28 bolts, I think, or more, or 35 bolts on the crossbow. You get 2 of the mounts, and you also get a set of as point protectors. So yeah, if you want to join in that, just go to my channel. Sorry, go to the description of this video. Look for the bit that says donations. Just donate £2. If someone puts the word ! support in the comments, the donation thing will come up actually in the comments. I'm going to be trying to advertise a fair few things tonight. Yes, bloody yes. So I've got them now. I'm going to have to put them on. I meant to put them on tonight to show Peach. But I said, nice. Some Lionel Richie getting listened to. TC said, yeah, weapon collector in the house. How you doing, mate? Thank you for your purchase. That is getting picked up tomorrow, by the way. Sorry, I've had a bit of a cold and I'm still a bit sort of phlegmy. Frozen Andy said, good evening, Mike. Sorry I missed your birthday stream, but a late happy birthday to you, Matt. Thank you, mate. I do appreciate that. I really do. Let's get this camera right. That's that way, isn't it? For the people watching on the thing. Sorry, I need to fucking get this up. Oh, fucking hell. I'll play a video and do it in a minute. Matthew, how you doing? He said, you look like the kind of guy to ban firearms. Not at all. Talkative Parrot said quid. That's like Monopoly money. Quid, pound, I can't think of any other slang for a quid. But as a chat rules, no politics, no religion, no food talk, and more importantly, don't be a dick. Yes. Drop said, all these mounts, I propose some kind of, I don't know, bag. We don't need a bag. They're all mounts on the fucking crossbow. Don't need it. TC said, I'll be looking forward to keeping my snuff hanky close. Yeah, definitely, mate. Well worth it. Whiskey and honey. Yes, yes. Gumbo Main. Nice name. How you doing, you all right? Sovereign. Dollar pounds. Fucking hell, sorry. Well, I nearly said shekel and I thought better of it, and now I've said it. So anyway, £2 an entry. Has someone put on exclamation mark support yet? Richard said, free income, 3 minutes of Mike having a coffee. Sorry, I got it. No, I haven't. Fucking hell. Looks like you are going to get your 3 minutes of me coughing. Doug said, are you still offering the bayonet for 40 quid off on the Sobek? If I can get the bits, Doug. Fucking hell, sorry. Fuck's sake. That's sat just there. Doug, if I can get the bits, I will. But the problem is I'm struggling at the minute to get the bits. But yeah, we'll see. I'll see what I can do. But keep looking out. Keep looking out. Bill said, did you ever see Candyland or Long Pig? No. No, I forgot about those. Can someone put on my to-do list on Discord Candyland and Long Pigs? Nick, how you doing, mate? Dave said, I took a gamble on some broadheads from Amazon. Don't fit the Sobek bolts, but do bolts for my Jaguar. Weird. Oh, there you go. Have I got consumption? No. No, I'm all right. There you go. Got it. So, yeah, there's the thank you dropped. There's the giveaway for these. As I said, you've basically got mounts to go underneath. Not mounts. Fucking hell, I can't talk to them. You've basically got speed loaders that will go underneath on the side rails. So that's 4 loads of speed loaders you can have on the crossbow. You get the mount, a spare mount, and this mount. When I say mount, I mean these. That is the mount to hold the speed loaders underneath. Thank you, Dave. Mofo Show said, this is the guy that dies first in the apocalypse. Well, maybe. It depends what kind of apocalypse. If it's an apocalypse where there's no alcohol, then mayhap so. Yeah, I don't know, Dave. You can always... There are some broadheads that fit the... Well, no broadheads fit the Sobek. However, with a bit of modding, you can make them fit. But yeah. Anyway, how is everyone? I need a bit of money at the minute, so tonight's going to be a fair bit of showing you what kind of stuff you can buy. So all of this stuff's on the shop now. If you put in exclamation mark shop, the shop will come up. So I have now got some WeaponCollector sew-on leather patches. They're just the plain leather because they sharp a bit better for the patches. So I've got those. We've got the little 4-inch keyring strops. These go on your keyring, and then you can strop your knife while you're out and about. We've got the old style patches, and all of these range from like 3 quid to 5 quid. 5 quid for the dearest thing, 3 quid for the cheapest, and that's like 2 quid with. In all honesty, if I'm selling you something for 3 quid, that's about £1.50 with £1.50 postage. I think the cheapest postage you can get is 91p. So yeah, for 3 quid, I don't make a lot on it. We've got new key rings in all of the different colours that you can get. So that's black, brown, bare leather. Well, that's wax leather, and red. Thank you, Dave. I do appreciate that, mate. You're a fucking legend. And another light brown one. So that's the new key rings. And then we've still got the old design key rings. If anyone wants any of them. Basically, the key rings are a good way to support the channel. And you get something. So like Dave's just donated. Feel free, though, to donate via the donation service. by buying a keyring or a sticker. Yeah. Crowd, how you doing, mate? Doug said, are you still offering the service for the Sobek box? Yes. However, Doug, I noticed that the emails keep going into spam, so I have to keep finding them. And if you have messaged me, I will get back to you. I think I've got a few that I haven't messaged yet, because it was a bit of a pain in the ass setting up how to get the stuff. But yes, I've got a load. Someone sent me some. The drop said, trust me, his level work is always on point. Thank you, mate. TC said, can I get an order for a smash yet? Do I just message you on Coffee? Yeah, message me on Coffee. Did you already do that, TC? You might have already done that. But anyway, yeah, message me on there. Coffee's the best place to message me for instant messaging if you're not on anything else. And then we can talk about it. Bill said, there are some needle bodkins on Amazon that would be epic if someone integrated them into a standard aluminium crossbow box. Send me a link, Bill, and I'll have a look. I've got a completely random, should we call this a bookmark? Who wants a WeaponCollector bookmark that I've been practicing my stamping skills? That's supposed to be like basket weave on there. Right, I don't know. Make me an offer and it's yours. If someone donates on the donation thing, just says, I'll have the bookmark or the keyring. It's yours. So whoever supported me then, thank you, TC. You're a legend, mate. TC, do you want to go into that? Do you want to go into that crossbow giveaway thing as well? You know, for the accessories. Because if you do, that £4 can go towards that. Thank you, mate. I do appreciate that. Doug said, yeah, nice one. I did email you. Happy to pay 3 figures for the bayonet. It looks amazing. So I've definitely tried to sort you out a bayonet, Doug. I've done a really nice one now that in a way is slightly easier to make, and it's integrated into the front handle. So if you took the front handle off, it's like connected to it. What I'll do when I make them, I will I'll show you both the ideas. Thank you, TC. I do appreciate that. Drop said that's pretty. What was you saying about blue? Dropped. What this? Nah, I think. Oh no, do you know what that is? That's the reflection of the light on my That's the reflection of the light on my camera. Look. Dark brown, that is. Yeah, I was just having a little test to try to get the. I've got a like a basket weave like thing, and I wanted to see whether I could do it or not. But yes, if anyone wants anything, email me. But the service for making the bodkin tips is definitely going. It's just I noticed that the emails kept going into spam. Got them out of spam ready to go, but I weren't ready to, get it going at that point. Rosenan, they said the keyrings are epic. Any chance of future you could do some animal stamps? Would love to have one of a wolf or a deer. Obviously, I'd get one of the channel logo as well. I could possibly do that, yeah. I could probably do that. In fact, Frozen, if you sent me a picture, I could probably get a stamp made. I could get a stamp made of exactly what you want. They said recently downloaded AliExpress, loads of good stuff on there, that Temu and the likes. Yeah, AliExpress is good for the unusual stuff, isn't it? I found. Right, that ain't all that I am selling tonight. So don't forget, you can also get your legal carry cards. On Persia, I'll still send you one of these. I ain't got round to it yet. So this card, when you carry your legal carry knife, you carry this card, and then if anyone stops you, you can pull the card out and show the actual YouGov laws and the police rules, because they're ever so slightly different. And then you can prove that your knife is legal. And I do sets of either 2 cards for a couple of quid, or 2 cards and a 3-inch ruler, so you can even measure your knife in front of people, and that's just keyring size, barely a millimeter thick. So It's either 2 cards and a ruler or just 2 cards. But I'd recommend getting the ruler because then you're sorted. Then you can measure it in front of them. I couldn't, before anyone says, I couldn't do the measurement on the card because the way that the cards are made, I couldn't guarantee it was the right size. And if it's the wrong size, I've then got 200 cards that are all no good. So it's just not worth it. He said, no problem, give it to someone else. Crossbows not my thing. My swords and stabbing weapons. Okay, first one who bags is the TC's entry will get an entry into the crossbow accessories giveaway. You've just got to claim it. All right. Right, nothing awesome, Mike. I'll have a look and let you know, buddy. You're the best. Cheers, mate. But yeah, you find me a picture. I could do that. I can actually even. I could hand carve a wolf's face onto leather, so then it's actually something I made rather than something I just had a metal stamp make it. So like Cheryl, for her birthday, I think it was, I made her I think it's a Highland cow keyring out of leather. Kid Martial Arts said, what's a gynecologist and a pizza guy have in common? They can eat the crust for a snack. Fucking hell. Where's a Dave? I swear by AliExpress, got some great things on there from cold steel clones to a great little stiletto key rings. Get some fake bags of cocaine stickers and get a place all over my work. That's safe, yeah. Due to the amount of coke fiends. There's a Mike, just wait till we're doing a deal or I'll buy something and chuck it in. No, you're all right, Persia, because you're partly like, you made that happen. You sort of spurred me along. Jack Stoker had the idea years ago, and I never did anything with it, and you sort of spurred me along. Thank you, Spacey. You joining in the thing, are you? Oh, lovely, Spacey. You're a good bloke. Spacey, you're a fucking legend, mate. I really do appreciate that, because it's very much needed at the minute. So I do appreciate it. That's why I'm sat here trying to sell all this stuff, because I'm a bit fucked at the minute. But yes, I do appreciate that, mate. Right, to everyone who has bought stuff or donated tonight, this one goes out to you. And it's people like you that make this true.
That's the funnest place to be.
But yeah, well, Persia, if you do have something else, we'll sort it out that way. But yeah, Highland Coo. Drop said they can smell it, but they can't taste it. Oh, sake. Thank you, Space. I really do appreciate that, mate. Dave said I was in Merlin Archery yesterday. What's it like going in there? I bet that's good. Peach, I forgot to put them on, but I've got them. My fucking brother pissed himself when he saw them. John said, thank you for the cost. Give grand of Coke. You're welcome. You're welcome, Barney. Yes, I hope you enjoyed it. So, yeah, don't forget you can get your legal carry card. It's like a plastic coated card. So it's like a bit better than your average cardboard card. Also, everyone who orders anything will get one of these. This is my actual business card. So everyone gets one of them. And if you order a fair few things, I have now got, these are so much cheaper than my fucking than my merchandise ones, but I've now got stickers. So these are the Weapon Collector stickers. They're round. And I've got, these ain't going to be quite as bought, but I've got shit stickers as well. So if you want Weapon Collector stickers, they're like, I don't know, you get 2 for £3, I think, or 2 for £2, £1 postage. But these are actual plastic stickers. They are plastic stickers. They're completely waterproof, and I've had them stuck to some glasses now, as in drinking glasses, and they do not come off. Same with the shit stickers. So there's stickers, and that's a good way to support me. If you want to buy something, buy a set of stickers. PC said you can get real cocaine in the West Midlands, selling it out of the corner shops. What do a puppy and a nearsighted gynecologist have in common? A wet nose. No matching pants. Doug said that Merlin Archer reckon the crossbow ban is 3 or 4 years. Oh, that's good news, mate. That's good news. Could have done with a duster earlier. What happened, Spacey? Fuck's sake. Was it a parking wanker? Peach, Persia said, Peach, I must ask, do you own the same bedding? Cookie, how you doing, mate? So, here's the big thing that I'm selling right now. I have got 2. This is proper leather work. I've got 2 bandana weights for sale. I did have 4. 2 of them have already sold. So that bulge you can see is filled with leather. And what they do is that sits in your pocket and it stops your bandana falling out your pocket as you walk along. And there's at least 2 people here who have EDC'd these. And it just so happens, though, that you can sort of hold it, you know, and then it's quite heavy. Not saying too much, but yeah. Well, I supplied them with the bandana just so, you know, people have got the whole thing. So that's one there. I think most people would get the idea of these, and that's the other there. So there's 2 of these for sale at the minute. And these are sort of first come, first serve, because once they're gone, they might not be back for quite a while. Completely hand stitched. Don't know how close will see that. Hand stitched, handmade. You've got a slot at the top. Nice veg tan leather. They're in the shop now. So if you either look in the description of this video or go to, or if someone puts in the word !shop, then click the link. Put the links into the description and will be in the chat. Scroll up and down. Bird said they're great. I carry mine when I go hiking, camping. Great little investment. I think so, isn't it? Barney said, Mike, I was telling Frankie about guns that shoot round corners. I couldn't believe it. Oh, I've got a book that shows that. Yeah, demented guns with like curved barrels. Yeah, and the underwater fucking AK. We've got a magazine about that fat because the bullets have to be like sort of harpoons. Yeah, very bizarre. Stan said the video about machetes. The cheapest available was the Silverline tools, 5 to 10 quid. Might still be available at some garden. Well, Stan, you might be able to get them in a shop, I reckon. The thing is, you can't get them. You can't find them anywhere online now. But yeah, I reckon you can probably find them in a shop. Spacey said he was so ranged he would have flattened me. I don't know if all your comments shown there. It's a lovely unconsciousness. Yeah, that's hard to say. Thank you, Persia. Pump like Arnie, rage well out of order. Oh, was he doing a full-on like roid rage type thing, do you reckon? Yeah, a snuff hanky, very useful. Yeah, yeah. Anything that you want to keep in your pocket that's a cloth, so it can be a hanky or whatever. But the whole point is that sits in your pocket, stops your hanky or your bandana or whatever bit of cloth you don't want falling out, and then, you know, just so happens that it can be quite a useful item. President said, can't see anything full, as said. Did I say full? I meant Spacey. I don't know. But they're available right now if anyone wants them. Slave to know, man. How you doing, mate? You right? He said, can I take the liberty of dropping some info in your stream? As we are now spreading the word around. It's going fast. Yeah, go on, Slave to know, man. See, well, if it'll post, it depends. But yeah, I'll trust you, mate. But yeah, go on. Dave said, I used to have a book about World War II weapons that have a couple of examples of guns that shoot around corners. Yeah, I have. Yeah, Stan. Hello, by the way. Yeah, I reckon you might be able to find them in shops, but it seems now that no website. I couldn't find any online. Not any at all. Space Rage. A gobby skinny bird I know. Oh, raging at a gobby skinny bird I know, but started saying horrible shit to the kid. Ah, fair enough, mate. What? And you sort of told him to, fuck off or shut up, or whatever. Yeah. TC said, "Can you use a machete? Can you use a machete to cut back foliage to clear rubbish?" I did that the other day, but felt a bit nervous. Yeah, that's what it's for, isn't it? The whole point of a machete is that's exactly what it's for. You're using it as its fully intended purpose. So yeah, you could do that. To be honest, even if you was out in the woods doing it, even if you was out in like a public woods doing it, you are allowed to do that. That's the reason for doing that. Slave to know, man. If your comments ain't posting, maybe email me it and I can put it on my community post. Sorry, I can't think of a fucking word for it. Yeah. Technically, even if you went down the woods with a machete and you was cutting your way through some fucking brush, they can't even stop that, really. They can, but legally, if you're not threatening at dodgy in any way and the police come, you can say, and if the policeman's not a dick or whatever, your reason for that was to chop that brush down. That is and should be a good enough legitimate reason for them to just fuck off. Yeah. Because you haven't actually committed any crime doing that, even in, like a public woods. First of all, I used to make machete camping. I used to take a machete camping until I made a parang from a meat cleaver, smaller and easier to use. Yeah, nice. TC said, if the plod came, I'm not sure of a legal reason, I guess. Well, the thing is, if it's for cutting, especially if when they came along, you was cutting it, or you could show them the evidence of what you just cut. Yeah. But that's what it's for, especially in the garden. But I'm just saying, technically, you should be allowed to do it in a fucking, in a woods. Really gutted about the machete, but yes, Carl Steel had a range of short swords marketed as machetes. Can't find them anywhere. That's the thing, and they're still legal. That's the thing. They're not illegal, but everyone thinks they are. Rich Owen, how are you? Said, I've been watching you. Hey, from Rich and the people. Figured I'd return the favour. Thank you, Rich. I appreciate that. Thank you. Spacey said last Friday it wasn't much better. Tell you about that in voice chat. Yeah, do that, Spacey. We'll have to have a little chat soon. Person, where Hive is, make it look legit. Yes. Drop said machetes are so useful. They still get made in mass. Any chance you use one, do so, or make it into a bow. Yeah, exactly. All my plants are fucking dead. So I don't know whether to do a part 2 gardening video and just go, right, that's it for the rest of the year. Ain't going to be nothing. I will do that. However, what I might do is I won't call it the end. What I'm going to do is tomorrow I'm going to plant some seeds again. If they all die, then what I'll do is in about 2 or 3 weeks, I'm just going to fuck off down to, I'm going to get someone to give me a lift out of the local fucking place that sells plants and buy a tomato plant, a pepper plant, and something else that's already grown, just so I've got something. Rich said, thanks for popping in my stream the other day. Caught my community off guard the way you were talking in chapter, and that was not me, Rich, I don't think. That was not me. Or do you have another name? Sorry, I'm getting confused now. Or was it my brother? I have got a twin brother, Garden Centre. Oh, I put his comment on. Sorry. What am I doing? Or is that someone with a different name? Just all dead dropped. He said, what the fuck? What happened again? It's just all dead. Sadly, Rich, that wasn't me who came on, so I don't know if that was an imposter. Yeah, I don't think I've been on your live stream. However, if you do live stream, I don't mind coming on. I'll come and join you. Maybe someone was pretending to be me. No, I don't. Well, no, I don't think I've been on. Well, unless it was on a Saturday night when I was so drunk that I didn't know what I was doing. Maybe it was. Maybe it was the night I was so drunk. But yeah. But I'm not going to admit to something I hadn't done. But yeah, I don't mean it in a bad way. But I don't want to take credit for something. But yeah. Well, Rich, someone do me a favour and get a link to Rich's channel for me and put it on Discord so I can check it out. So dropped. I don't know. I think what it is dropped is that it's so cold over here still that everything's just dying, and even the stuff indoors has been killed just by the cold. I think it's just really really cold. It should be like summer by now. Yeah. You're under. You're under the name WeaponCollector. Led me straight to your profile. Looked like it was just after your birthday. So, strange. Well, maybe someone was impersonating me then. If it was definitely Weapons Collector with an S, then that it wasn't me because mine's Weapon Collector. That's strange, Rich. I don't know. I'll check your live streams out there. Spacey's had been doing video diary on the sunflowers. Nice. But yeah, all my plants are dead. I hope not. I hope no one's jacked my account. Yeah, maybe I better check my password. However, if someone had hacked my account, I suppose they wouldn't have. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Is the live stream still up? Because I'll check it out, Rich. I'll check it out. If your live stream is still up, I'll check it out and I'll check that account. And if when I click it, it comes back to my channel, then yeah, I better go and do something. Stan said, even getting cheap lockbacks like Anglo and M-Tech and stuff. Yeah, there's something going on, isn't there? I think, I don't definitely know. Hello, Saint, by the way. Something's going on that they're trying to. I think they're pressuring shops in. I'm sorry, I've got like 4 thoughts in my head going on there. Pressuring shops into not selling stuff. Dave said, been warm as fuck here in the northwest, almost like being back down south. Well, it was cold. It was hot today. I'm actually quite hot now. However, at night it's absolutely fucking freezing. Lee, how you doing, mate? By the way, anyone who has come on late, there's a £2 entry giveaway for all these crossbow accessories. This isn't just it. You get 4 speed loaders. You get the display mount. You get the mounts to hold the speed loaders and the point protectors. You get like 2 mounts for display thing, 4 speed loaders and the mounts to hold them on. £2 entry. Just go to my donation thing, donate £2. That's it, you're in. Right? And I'm also selling at the minute 2 different bandana weights if you want them, amongst all the other shit I sell. So I said, I'm sorry to hear we had a burst of rain a couple of days, then cold, but the plants are still doing okay so far. Chickens are coming soon. Oh wow, that's mental. Chickens, nice. So I said, thank you for sending me Rich's video. That's all right, mate. I had meant to do it a couple of days ago. I fucking forgot. Trying to price out the deadbeats and kids. So yeah, the weather's been really fucking cold at night, and I think it's just killed all the plants. So I've literally got all I've got now is a plant that might be a cucumber plant, but I don't think it is, and a single pumpkin plant, and that looks like that's dying now. So I ain't gonna have anything soon. Danny and Shakira, how you doing? I just finished work, have you? Well, you didn't have too bad a day. Lee said was in a crash last week, so I missed the live. 21 hours sitting in A&E was bollocks, fuck's sake. That's a nightmare. So I don't want to sort of jinx it or nothing. I always get lucky when I go to the hospital. I've never had to have a long wait as an adult. I don't know. Maybe, well, I don't know. When I had when I had vertigo, I think I don't know. I suppose what's happened to you. So when I had vertigo, I think I may have had like a 7-hour wait, but I was so absolutely fucked. I could barely remember it, and it seemed like it was only like an hour. Do you know what I mean? Afterwards, I think it might just be my weird brain that afterwards I'm like, oh, that wasn't that bad. It might have been 8 fucking hours. I don't know. It was weird though, because when we got into the hospital, the waiting room was completely empty. There was no one there at all, right? And then when I went and saw the first doctor, I had to see like 5 doctors, I think, in the end, because they couldn't work out what it was and had to hold his scans. When I came back out, it was packed. Yeah. Well, how you doing, mate? He said, hi, mate. I tested a few tri-bladed broadheads earlier on the Jaguar, and they weren't as accurate as the field tips. My compound crossbows love them, though. What's up with that? I don't know. Might be how they sit on the bolts. So sometimes when you screw them on, they're not quite. I don't know. That could be multiple things. Might be that it throws off the balance. That's weird. That's weird what to say. I don't know. Bolts can be odd though. Joe said he's just putting something on for me. Stupid customers asking me stupid questions. Just eating barbecue chicken pizza, listening and watching. I got some products available if anyone wants them. Get your bandana weights in. They're for holding your bandana in your pocket, but also for, nice heavy weight you can swing around. DC said, I'm surprised those weights aren't already sold out. Well, the weird thing is, the 2 that I didn't think would sell sold instantly, and the 2 that I thought would sell still sat there. I'll do a video. Personally, I hate the general public security. They're all dumbasses. They certainly are. So it said, last time I went to hospital was because of a meningitis scare. I had like 4 IVs in my hand. Ended up leaving looking like Rocky. Just battered my hands. Yeah, that was horrible. Yeah. But anything is a weapon if you want it to be. Yes. And the other thing. They said 2 CT scans for me and the missus and MRI. This is your thing, Lee. I hope you get well soon, mate. I hope you're all right. Sorry, I was a bit like distracted and just reading the comments. Yes, sorry, mate. I hope you're all right, and I hope you. Yeah, sorry. I forget I forget to actually talk to people sometimes. Yeah, I hope you're all right, and I hope your missus all right. Yeah. Fucking hell, yeah. Pete, how you doing, mate? Yeah, sorry, I was getting a bit into comment, and I forgot to sort of register what you're saying. Sorry. Yes, horrible, mate. Fucking hell. Dave said, I've got a few boxes of bolts for my Jaguar for the preps pile. Getting there slowly. Yeah, bolts are one. You can never have enough bolts, but at least at a push, you can make bolts. They don't have to be that, that accurate. At least at a push, you can make your own bolts. But it is always worth having loads of bolts. So, how was your birthday party, mate? Feel bad for missing the stream. It was good. It was good. We had a barbecue, and then we sat up till about 5 o'clock at least. That's when we went in. I come in. I went on a bit of a mental one, so I came in at 5. Carried on drinking till I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I did work. I did find out the times. Say 9 o'clock in the morning. Went asleep for about 4 hours. Got back up and carried on getting pissed, and then got pissed till 7 o'clock at night. Fell asleep for an hour. Woke up and then carried on getting pissed till midnight Sunday night. So yeah, it was a good one. But I said, get a bayonet, and if you miss, you can still keep the fuckers away. Well, exactly. That's the thing about a bayonet. I think they're people laugh about them. Some people do. But yeah, I think it's well worth having a bayonet. Drops had been debating to lengthen my range by another 30 meters. Finally cleared enough to make it happen, but the full distance, even my brake barrel, is probably catching a few feet of drop. Well, if you've got stuff that can shoot that long, why not? And it's a good distance to be able to shoot, isn't it? This would be straight booze. It probably was. They said I bought the ones for the Sobek, then got loads of cheap ones and cut them into shape. Lee, did you see that I'm doing a giveaway? It's £2 entry, and that's it, no more. So £2 and you're in. If you pay any more, you still don't get one entry. You will get 4 Sobek speed loaders, a display mount that holds the crossbow and loaded speed loaders. You get a set of point protectors, and you get 2 sets of mounts to hold the speed loaders on if you want to have them on 2 different crossbows. You know, you can either have all 4 on one or 2 on each. £1 final offer for what? I don't know what I've said now, so £2. 2. Well, so I wonder if the 2-bladed broadheads are more stable. A side note, I held a buck 119 earlier, and the too thick handle made me feel weird. Gave me the ick. That's strange, isn't it? That's strange. I don't know which one the buck 119 is. I don't know. Is it like the traditional looking ones? Oh, £1 for the Sobek. Dave said, that's gone. Dave Insecure got that. Dave said, need to source some spearheads. If you find yourself a bit bored, maybe go have a go at fabbing. Oh, someone's ordered a spearhead off of me. When I make the spearhead, I will do a video of it. And then if other people want said spearhead or spears, because I may do it as a spear. Yeah. I'll do them for sale. They said, cool, I can do the entry through the live. Yeah, if you want. Yeah, if you want to just do a super chat. Saint said, buck 19 is a fixed blade hunting knife, right? Oh, I know the one. Is it the one that you get on? It's on the cover of look up knife on Friday the 13th DVD. Yeah, go on, Pete. Yeah, just stick £2 in, and you'll be in for it. No one gets an advantage. It'll just be £2 each. Just a way for me to make a little bit of money, and you lot to get a good opportunity to. Yeah, just £2 either through a soup. I'd rather it through the coffee because I get a bit more out of it then. Thank you, Lee. So Lee is in. We need to put Lee down. Hang on, let me just write these names down, and I'll also show you this knife I was thinking of. Thank you, Lee. Yeah, you're in, mate. I will do a proper video soon. What is the knife on the DVD case of one of the Friday the 13th DVDs? Fucking hell, that's hard work. Now, you can't quite see it, but that's what I was thinking of. That's it. That's the knife from Scream, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one. Spacey, that's the one I was thinking of, yeah. Don't make me look up knife from Scream. I don't want anything. Yeah, it is anyway. If you look there, there's a picture of the Scream thing. I have an aversion to. I could just look up what buck 119, couldn't I? Yeah, that is what I was thinking of, though. That is the one I was thinking of. Thank you for putting the stuff on Discord, Persia. No one has claimed my entry yet. Oh, yeah, and also, yeah, before I forget, TC has given someone a free entry. So whoever claims TC's, in fact, I'll give someone 2 entries if they've already done one. TC has offered his entry into the giveaway to someone else. Whoever claims it first has it. What did I say, John? Yeah, don't put Lee down. He's a good guy. Oh, that's sad. Lee's great. I hope he's all right. Right, Lee's in. Thank you, Lee, by the way. The handler's weirdly thick, is it, Will? Yeah, well, yeah, of course you can, Will, yes. Yeah. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah. Yeah, just put your £2 in and you're in. Don't matter where anyone's from, all that kind of stuff, you know. I'm assuming most Americans or other people ain't going to join in anyway, because I don't think you can get Sobek over there yet. Thank you, Spacey. Thanks, said I wanted to get a buck, but then I saw the prices. Yeah, I think 120 quid for that knife is massively extortionate. You could probably get a knockoff or a copy that looks very similar for 30 quid, and it's going to do the exact same thing. You know what I mean? They said, I'm fine, brother. Thanks considering. Yeah, no, I'm glad you're all right, mate. John, how you doing? I sent you an email a while back with my new Discord. Hadn't you already joined? Right, John, if you email me again tonight, I will send you it tonight. Right, Will, you're in as well, mate. Thank you, Will. I'll do a proper video soon. Don said, any bright side is Buck, is there warranty? Saint said, Mike, please get one of those charity boxes to beg with when you do these giveaways. I have. Oh, I've got it's under here. It's under here. That's it. That's his modship gone forever now. That's gone. That is gone. I'm not having this. But no, I've actually got my begging box is under here. Oh, there it is. Never break it on that. The only thing I've got that's the perfect height for my camera. There we go. And we're back in. Please, sir, can I have some more, sir? Will said, what make is the compound bow above you to the left? Do you know what? I actually don't know. I can't remember now because the little sticker on the side's come off. And I was sent that, so I can't even... So if you look on my channel... Hang on, Will, I'll have a quick look for you. Yeah, John, I'll send you it tonight in about an hour. If you look on my channel... That was sent me for nothing by Blades and Bows, was it? Was that what that was called? Fuck, why has it not got a search thing on here anymore? I don't know, maybe do WeaponCollector compound crossbow videos. But I don't know what it's called. It was sent me to sort of like to review. I can't remember what the fuck it was called, but it's not. It's probably an EK Archery or Anglo Arms. Did Anglo Arms do crossbows as well? Is it Anglo Arms? No. Armex. I don't know. I actually don't know. Too full to lift. All that's in that fucking money box is 2p's and 1p's. John said, got a Streamlight TIR1S on my Glock. Nice, nice. So he said, Rich, if you're still here, is your welding video privated? I couldn't find it without the link Mike sent me. Yeah, I think it's either privated or it's probably unlisted. A lot of Richard's videos he does like that. They're literally just for, the person who he's sharing it with. I've nearly finished both of these. Oh, fucking hell, are they hilarious. So this is the first, 3 books of Meg Moganow. and then this was like the fourth one. I don't know if the fifth one's out. Some of the shit in these is so fucking funny. It's amazing. Yeah, they're all like druggies. You get Meg, Morgan, Owl. Meg and Mog are both stoners mainly, but they'll do anything. So that's Meg the witch there and her boyfriend Mog. And then you have Owl, who he'll do anything, but I think he's more of his main thing might be booze. He's like downfall booze. And then you get Werewolf Jones, who will do absolutely anything in regards to anything. He'll do any drugs, he'll shag anything, he'll do anything. Complete like mental case. And I mean anything. There's a bit in one of them books. This is how fucked up it is. If you like dark humour, as a present, so Owl is also like he thinks he's better than everyone else, but he's also an enabler. But he thinks he's better than all of them because he's got a job, you know. But he's no better than any of them anyway, and he's a complete knob. However, this is how fucked up this book is. As a present for Owl, because they live with Owl. Meg, Mog, and Owl live together, but Owl basically pays the rent, and Werewolf Jones, you know, comes around. Anyway, they decide for this is fucking hilarious. It won't sound it when I tell you. Persia, I know you'll get this. You'll find this funny. Meg, Mog, and Werewolf Jones decide to give Owl a nice birthday present. So his birthday present is they invite him round to Werewolf Jones' house, beat the shit out of him, and then Mog and Werewolf Jones sexually assault him. That's his birthday present from them. It's fucking hilarious. And that doesn't sound hilarious. Sorry, my tat just joined just as I was getting onto that bit. I was hoping she weren't watching for that bit. That's how fucking fucked up these are. It's amazing. It's like proper dark fucking comedy. It's fucking hilarious. Sounds like fun. Oh, Persia, it's great. It was fucking great. Yeah. That's Al's birthday present. And they're constantly doing shit like that to him. There was one bit where he'd just cooked his dinner. So he said to Mog, "Can you watch my dinner?" And it was spaghetti and meatballs. So when Al went to go to the toilet, Mog does a shit on Al's dinner. But I think Al knows because when he comes back, he splats it in Mog's face. That was fucking great. Hello, Penny. I was just saying I've nearly finished these, and they are fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you. Absolutely amazing. I fucking love them. Right. Thank you, Pete. You're on the list, mate. Will said, I tried mounting a red dot laser side mount on my Jaguar for fun, struggling to get it to stay on target. It was from trying to. I have heard people say that certain red dots don't work very well with crossbows. So it might be worth getting a reasonably cheap one, but get one from someone like Merlin Archery that's for crossbows. So laughing me off a fucking typical time, and sorry I'm like got involved in music. Is that what you was up to? They said, can't believe how much the cheap Tramontinas have shot up from £10 £30. There is machetes in my garden every year for strimming. Yeah, I know. Will said I want a laser crossbow for my home defence. I love them, Penny. You say you like the books then, yes. Who would like this? That's just like Jackass. Well, pretty much. Yeah, there's some mental stuff in here. Absolutely mental stuff. It's fucking amazing. It is hilarious. What was the other bit? There's lots of funny bits in there like that. There's another bit where Meg and Morg haven't been having sex for ages because Meg like got off with someone else. And so Meg and Mog, and considering this is a cat and a witch, but it's not like her familiar or anything, you know. But they haven't been having sex, and he keeps refusing to have sex with Meg. But as soon as she goes out, he ties a dildo onto a chair leg, gets a porno up, which is a witch having sex with two cats. And yeah, and then he forgets to put the fucking dildo away, and gets caught by Meg. Fucking hilarious. Ty said he loves his book, Penny. He talks about it a lot. Absolutely hilarious. Penny said you have another coming tomorrow. I can't wait, Penny. I thought it was here today. Hello, Mr. Inventor. But it was the sheets that Peach, the sheets that Peach bought me. That's just the pillowcase. Would you like to see my t-shirt that I bought myself? I think it should be allowed. It is fucked up. It is fucked up. I think, and I also think, I didn't know this, I think the bloke who writes this, Simon Hanselman, is essentially Meg. Because in the back of the book is a picture of Simon Hanselman. Oh. There's Simon Hanselman with the exact same haircut and dressed exactly like Meg. Yeah. So Meg may be, you know, they might be like writing about themselves. I'll have to have a look. That's our Peugeot. Love baby so much. Did you smell her head? I held the baby today. Nice. Mr. Inventor, so I joined at the wrong time. You're all right, mate. You're all right. Sorry, I was telling him about my birthday present. What would you like to talk about, Mr. Inventor? Well, so I didn't know that, Mike. I looked for crossbow lasers. Cheers. We'll of course get rid of the crossbows come the ban. Cough, cough. Yeah. So I've never had an issue with any of my red dots or sights on crossbows, but I've heard other people say they have. So yeah, so it might be worth getting one that you know is sort of designed for a crossbow, definitely. TC said, although not as bad as the fellow who killed himself on his birthday because he had a motor neuron disease. Really faithful. What's that, TC? I've missed something there. Oh, what, their birthday present. But I said, of course I did. According to Imogen, she's her baby, and I'm not allowed to hold her, as I smell. That's your daughter, in it, yeah. Not a ban, merely a license scheme, yes. How's your week been? Evil, not too bad. Hello, John, by the way. I've got a picture. I've got a picture of Metallic, essentially dressed as Meg. So, talking about getting me chucked off of YouTube, would you like to see? I bought this, I think, at about, I don't know, I was very, very, very drunk. It should be okay. It's a line drawing, actually. But I bought myself this t-shirt while I was drunk. Yes, I love it. I've got to hold a new baby at Easter egg hunt. Got no idea who the parents are. The little one's friend and their blokes. Well, that's all I love babies. I couldn't eat a whole one. They said the vibration of the strings may apparently move the lasers off a bit. It could be. I've heard some as well. It's the way that they recoil as well. Same with air rifles. But as I said, I've never had the issue. Hang on. Metallic said, so apparently Miley covered Metallica's Nothing Else Matters and really pissed the man off. No, they do it with her. No, that's not true. If you look it up, it's actually Miley Cyrus and Metallica, essentially. They are actually doing the music and they're actually doing it with her and are in the video with her. Yeah. So definitely not. Yeah. That was like a thing they did with like loads of different musicians. There's like loads of them did it. I think there was like loads. If you look that up, there's like loads of them that did it. Oh, only the band wasn't pissed off. Sorry, I read that wrong. Yes, only the band. Yeah, but people hate these things, don't they? People hate anything if it's not the original singers. Saint said, pulled out some climbing gear today for someone, some upcoming work. God knows how the tree sizing do it every day. I'm shitting myself thinking about climbing up a roof. It's hard work as well, isn't it? Depending on what you're doing. Matt says when they do, like when they have to, occasionally they have to do climbing up a tree with fucking ropes. Really, really hard work. Yeah, it's just one of those things. My Queen, you know, people cover a song, people don't like it. But I said, Lee, I would recommend a really good mount for it. You used to have the same issue with the Ned Hunter, as the power would shake the fittings. Oh, I'll tell you what, my Queen, on film 4 is the film Ned, but I don't think you'd like it. It's not the height, it's the fall that'll kill you. Only one of the band wasn't pissed off. Yeah, they were in it with her. They did it with her. I think that's bizarre. That is bizarre because they was like part of it, and they got like. I'm pretty sure that Nothing Else Matters thing. There's like Miley Cyrus, Elton fucking John. Loads of people did it. Loads of people did it with like Metallica. That's why it don't make no sense that they would be pissed off about it when they chose those people to do it. It's an album. There's a whole fucking album of it or something. I can't remember now. Hello in the dog garden. TC said, yeah, on the news, chose suicide over living with that disease, died April 20th. That's a shame, mate. Also, I'm not afraid of heights. I'm afraid of synapses firing off and I jump. Yes. I get that weird urge sometimes. Call of the Void, that is, dropped. I get that when I go up the mountains. Have I seen the Ball Adder? George Brothers working on. What do you think? I have not seen that, Stan. I haven't. That's a TC. Makes sense, to be fair. If you had waited till he couldn't do it himself, he would have had a long, drawn-out, horrible time. TC said, I think it was interlinked with the right to die debate. Fair enough. Yeah, that's all new to me. Yes, in the garden, in the dog garden. Yeah, I'm having. Yeah, it's an all right night. I'm having fun. I've made a bit of money. It's good. Showing off the products I'm selling. We've got bandana weights that you can buy. We've got legal. This is a card that you carry. If you carry a legal carry knife, you can carry this card, which has the YouGov sort of description and the police description on either side, and you can get a ruler with it, and then if anyone ever stops you, you can like prove to them that your knife is legal, if it is legal anyway. Thank you in the dog garden. Yeah, go and have a look on there, mate. And if you're in the UK and you've got a Sobek crossbow, I'm doing a £2 entry giveaway for a load of accessories for the Sobek. If you'd like to see those, let me know. TC said to Metallica, it's very sad. I don't hope the same decision. Yeah, I fucking know. Hope I'd have the same decision when the time came. Yeah, no, it's horrible, mate. It's horrible. Remind me about that Metallica stuff, though, my Queen, because I'm pretty sure that song was done with Metallica, so it doesn't make any sense. So I'm interested in looking that up. There's loads of people involved in it. I don't. It might have even been like a charity fucking thing, but it was like there was an album of a load of them doing the song, and then a load of them doing the song separately. But it was all like with. It don't make no sense. Yeah. Pete said, "Can the ruler be sharpened?" Possibly. I don't know. Maybe it's steel. They are steel. Dialect said, "I will, but I don't want to have a convo about it. Thanks." It's the Travis. It's all right. I've known about that song for ages, and I've told you about it before, and you said that you didn't want to know. You brought it up. Just shut it. You brought it up. Sancta, did you say it was Malk or one of your other brothers that does the tree thing? Yeah, Malk does. So the main two who do it every day's living is my twin brother Mark and my younger brother Jim, and then occasionally my other brother will do a couple of days with them as well. So they all do really. Yeah. The thing is, Pete, the reason it might not be sharpened because it's technically a folded piece of metal. I don't know if you can see that. And also, you want it hanging off your keys. Saints said Metallica touring right now. Tempted to buy tickets as they're doing Poland, Italy, and Germany. Nice. Nice. K Barney said, I have a Fairbairn knife out for delivery. Nice. What did you get? What did you get? There's a few different types. Fucking nose is pissing me off. Oh, how's the hands? They're not. I'm just checking the. They're not too bad, Lee. I have been experimenting. Because I haven't got none of the good stuff anymore. I bought this stuff just to see whether it worked. Right. I don't reckon it does though. However, because I've run out of the good stuff, I've had to. I'm on the bee venom now. I'm on the bee venom now. No, well, do you know what, Pete? It makes sense. Pete, you're not the only one who has said to me, "Can they be sharpened?" You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like 2 bits. It's like folded over. Fucking boiling. What, the bee venom stuff? Well, I say it don't work. I'm not sure. Persia, I haven't tried the WD-40 yet. I've got it though. I have bought it ready for a day of desperation, and I'll try it. So I have tried this stuff, and I say it didn't work. It might have worked. My hands weren't bad at the time. In fact, I missed the festivals with Metallica, Pantera, and Anthrax. I wouldn't go to their actual gigs myself, though. Wouldn't want to do an arena. I like gigs that you can get close enough to the stage, to a small band. Fool said you'll get loads of weird people chasing taser cops in the UK now. It's only 100-volt trying to get them to shock them. The uniform and electric fetish. I will be out in force. What have I said? What the hell have I said? Or has someone else said? You're not confusing the fuck out of me now. That's really confused me. But I've seen Metallica once years ago and don't remember a thing due to being like Meg Mog and Al back in the day. Nice. What, sexually assaulting people for birthday presents? Fucking hell, pleasure. I have to make sure that I say that I have to be careful when I say, I relate to quite a lot of that. Because then I think, shit, not that bit. I do relate to quite a lot of it, but not, not the sexual assaults, receiving or giving. Actually, no. I'm not going to say too much, but I have actually been technically sexually assaulted by a woman when I was pissed out of my face. So, yeah. In the eyes of the law, 100% sexually assaulted. In my eyes, I didn't really care, but, I wasn't like into it though. But we'll stop there. That's for another night. Paul said the law has reduced their tasers to 1,000. Oh, I get you. Oh, so they're now going to be tasering people. It's not going to be enough to do anything. Yeah, Percy said possibly. Drugs are bad. Yes. Oh God. Bought the cards, but if you can get them laminated, that would be awesome. I ain't got no ain't got a laminate. They are plastic coated. They're not like flimsy. They are quite hard to rip. They're not just cardboard. Right, we'll move on. We're just saying Well, I said too much. So I ain't said Mikey at the festivals nowadays. No. What made you ask me that? No. What made you ask me that? You're supposed to say, do you want to come camping? Or if you got bummed while you was camping, would you tell anyone? That's the answer to that. Scary said, I'm back. Sorry, he called me. What is he up? What's Danny up to? Lee said at 12 with a babysitter at school was cheered but was in court, which screwed with my head. Yeah. When's the next prepper meetup? Well, technically, there's loads of them, but there's one. I don't think me and Metallica are going to go to any this year. I know. So we might go to one. We might go to one in September, but that's it because there's one reasonably close to Metallica. I will catch up with it in a minute. They said that to up, and I read that. He was said, "How's Metallic's sex swing hands coming? It's finished. I just need to put a nice pattern on it now." I was going to say there's one that's near you, but I bet you'd love. Only if you like the stuff, though. Send me a link. Send me a link, Saint, and I'll have a look. Now I'm not really into things like that. I'll go to places with Metallic because I do stuff with Metallic, but I wouldn't do nothing around here like that. Unless Metallic was around here, she wanted to. Stan said, "So have I. Hen party on a train, headed to the toilet and grabbed my member and my ass on my back." But the thing is, if you didn't want that, in the eyes of the law, that is a sexual assault. And I know people might laugh at that or even go, what? That's not. But if you didn't want that, then it is. You know what I mean? And even if you're not bothered by it afterwards, a lot of people who aren't bothered by it, it's because they're pissed at the time. And you just, but yeah, it's what it is. Hang on, Penny, I'm daydreaming a minute. Penny said, "Was your shirt comfy?" The one I bought is slightly big at the minute, but it should fit. If you've got me a shirt, I haven't got it yet. Have I? My brain is going, fuck, did I get what? I can't remember. I don't know. I'm going mental. I'm going to have to check. I don't know. No, maybe I don't know, Penny. Oh, I ain't got one yet. I don't know I've got it yet. What? What is going? Sorry, my brain has gone completely mental. And I can't. Fucking hell, what's wrong with me? I don't know, Penny. Yes. Yes, I'll say yes. Yeah, well, yeah, no, yes. Yeah, no, yes. Oh, fucking hell! Fuck's sake. Yes, it is. Sorry. Yes. the hair and the fucking hell. Fucking hell. I drew a complete blank about that. My apologies. I was actually supposed to wear that tonight. I think, though, because I washed all my clothes. Fucking hell. Sorry, Fanny. My brain just like went, what the fuck? And I couldn't think. Fucking hell. Yes, it is. Yes. In fact, if I can find it, I'll put it on now. Fucking moths in here. Oh, what the fuck have I done with it? Thing is, right now the t-shirt doesn't work because I need to have shaved my head. for this to work properly. It fits me perfectly, Penny. You're not going to be able to see it there. Alright, I don't know if you better see that or not. But the thing is, I've got too much hair right now to get away with it. With a body like this, who needs hair? Sorry, Penny. I could not think what you was talking about. I was trying to picture the presence over there and work out what it was. So I said, not a good feeling, but it is though. It is what it is. Well, exactly, Stan. It's a weird one. Interesting story. My friend's ex-wife was related to Fred West. Went to one of their barbecues in the 80s. Fucking hell. If a guy did that to a woman, the action would be different. Exactly. That's the thing. That's the thing, Persia. It's good night, Saint. Take care, mate. But yeah. Vol said some well-tasty wild garlic flowers at the moment. Fields of them growing along nature trails. I suppose Metallic grows some of that. So I could not, with a body like yours, I could not I couldn't Persia. My brain was just like, what? What's that? It's good she called it a shirt and not a t-shirt. Maybe. Like the Sir brain. I ain't got a zip today. I got fucking the Dur brain. I have got a pair of trousers on that don't fit me. The buttons are completely open. The back pocket has been cut off, and they've been really badly turned up because I had to clean all my clothes and I didn't have nothing to wear. TC said a woman constantly slapped my ass during a karate convention in the 90s. I was 14. I think she was in her 30s. Would that be considered assault now? Yes, and I'll tell you what, when you're 14, that's a very different thing. That is fucked up, definitely. When you're like, how old was I when this incident happened? But the thing is, the person who did it was actually younger than me, which makes it even weirder. So I was probably about 18, they was probably 16. But still something I didn't want, Megan Mog distress. Now we'll get off of that. It's a bit weird. But no, I don't. It's two cornered. Oh no, it is two cornered leak. Sorry, it is two cornered leak, isn't it? Buy my trousers. Female predator. Yes. But you can't give you no zip action tonight because I've literally got fucking trousers open, one button done up. Well, just to prove it, get a bit of arse action now. I've actually cut the pocket off to use for something. I don't know why. I don't know why I cut the pocket off of these jeans. Maybe it ripped. But my trousers that say juicy. Please don't do that, because I'll never wear them. There are some limits. Penny. I would, if you did, I'd still be grateful, and I might take a picture of myself wearing them just for you. But please don't. Drop said button-up jeans. Oh, your mum in the 90s. These were probably bought in the 90s, Drops. These were probably bought in the 90s. These are not trousers I would normally wear. These are not trousers I would normally wear. In fact, I probably bought these in the early 2000s. They're that old. You wore a pair with pink kitty bats. Yeah, well, that was different because you put the the pink kitty patch on there. Okay, but I'm still waiting for my Fairbairn knife. I wish it would get here. And yeah, just ordered it, mate. Ain't gonna come that fucking quick. Right, this ain't the real one. But here's a cheap copy. I have got a real one, but it's in a display case. It's out for delivery today. Fair enough, okay, Bunny. I'll take that back then. I don't really like the black ones. I actually like and I don't like the lined handle ones. But I don't. It's okay. I do like them, but if I could buy a Fairbairn size, and it's what I wanted, it would have the brass handle, nailed brass handle, and bare metal blade. This it could be the same fit. No, this isn't Combat UK. This one, Combat UK. That's the scabbard. Sheesh, fucking hell. Shakira said, are you still making Danny's? Yes, I will make Danny one, yeah. It might be a few months before I get round to it, but I will make him one. Yes, like her else, thank you, Eva. That's good. Pulls out a knife, then slags it off. Piss off. Now it's a nice knife, but it wouldn't be my ideal one. Like this nice, I like it. It was 30 quid. Fucking great for 30 quid. But yeah, I would like to get a brass handle one with the knurling on it. It'll do the job exactly. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I wasn't complaining about that, but it's just that's not my personal configuration. Right, hang on, Co-Bunny, let me look that up. Fucking thing. That's why I didn't want to do it. It takes fucking ages pissing around in here. Okay, yeah, that is nice. That's very nice. Right, let me catch up a minute. I do have the crisp one. That's in the shed at the minute because I need to coat the handle with something to stop the stuff's coming off of it. The chrome is coming off the handle, so I need to like varnish the handle, I think. But that is lovely. I do like that. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I won't complain about either of them. But if I had the dream combo, I like the traditional ones. They said I wouldn't touch Prepper Shop with a shitty stick. Sogs are notorious rust magnets. Okay, Bunny, are you on? I have had a look. It looks nice. Yes. Yeah, that's got a. That looks like that's got a nailed handle, hasn't it? Can't tell. I'll wait until you do the video on it. Dick thick handle. Anyway. Very effective weapon, yes. That doffs his hat to the king's hand. This is a very effective weapon. Not even a hello, just climbed in, hang on, with everyone else. Not impressed. Yes, all the food is poison. Down to £180 ad, slingshot coming soon. Don't make me write. Yeah, don't make me play the clip. Right, just so everyone knows, I'm probably gonna have to piss off at midnight because I've got 2 packages I need to send. What do I think of medieval Italian stilettos? Yeah, they're quite nice. I have got like a copy of one up there, like a triple bladed thing. Yeah, not really a blade, almost, just only for stabbing. Yeah. Does a blade have to be a cut? What makes it a blade? Because it cuts? They said if it's stainless, it's okay. I found out even Oz 8 can rust, or even patina. The thing is, with knives and shit, all you've really got to do is make sure you oil them, really. I have purged them, but it's a bit too difficult to get. It's a bit too high to get with all this shit on the sofa next to me. But yeah, I do. I know you meant. What did that say? Rod Cutler. It was a hope not. I have the munchies. So I said, George has made an attachment for the adder to file baubles. Oh, yes. Yes, I remember someone else telling me about that. Yeah. Yes. Also, the bloke who makes the crossbow accessories, Crossshot UK, is developing a 3D printed version that you can buy. Yeah. Hopefully, I'll do a video for the crossbow accessories. So if anyone's got a Sobek, £2 an entry, you can join in to buy a display mount that also holds 2 speed loaders, 4 speed loaders, so that's 2 and another 2, point protectors, and 2 mounts to hold the speed loaders underneath the crossbow. And there's 2 of them, so that you could have 2 on each crossbow if you want. 1 on each crossbow, you know what I mean? No, 2 on each crossbow, yeah. Alex said, reckon that attachment will immediately become illegal. Who knows? I need to know the definition of what a crossbow is, really. That's what they need to do. Because without knowing what the definition of a crossbow is, you don't know whether you can convert them or use other things, if that makes sense. So a crossbow that shoots ball bearings, is that a crossbow? If it only shoots ball bearings, is that a crossbow? Certainly not fucking shooting arrows or bolts. And if you made a crossbow elastic powered and it still shot arrows or bolts, that's not a crossbow in my opinion. That's an elastic powered bow essentially. But you know what I mean? Until we know if they're going to have some kind of definition for it, I don't know. I've looked up the definition of a cross, like the legal definition of crossbow, and I can't find anything. But I said, get a bandana, weight. Keep your bandana and yourself safe. Yes, there's 2 available, by the way. There's this one. They're both pretty much the same. Both weigh about the same. Get the bandana with it. It's on the shop right now. Thank you, Persia. And you'll be doing me a big favour if you buy them as well. Steve, how you doing, mate? Yep, medieval blade. Well, certain ones, I suppose there were some utility blades, but swords were for killing, and daggers are predominantly for killing. You know what I mean? That's what daggers are for. They're not, you don't cut your dinner with a dagger, and you don't. You know what I mean? Triangular blade, you cut nothing with that. Also, I see the old midnight package drop under the local railway bridge. Fuck's sake. Speed mount you all over. Well said. Why is no one else upset about the crossbow licensing banning? It's just another step to have all tags around. I don't know, mate. I'm pissed off. But at the same time, I have to sort of be a bit resigned to it, if you know what I mean. I don't know. The problem is there's nothing you can do about it, and we get a lot of them. We get a lot of people who don't come from this country saying, "Oh, why don't you fight for it?" But in your country, I guarantee it's the same thing. If the government want to do something, there's nothing you can do about it. Literally nothing. Nothing you can do about it. If they've decided to do it, New York has just banned air rifles. No one stopped that. No one took their guns up and stopped that, did they? Because you can't stop it. If they want to do it, they just do it. It's just tough shit. Don't matter where you come from, how many guns you have in that country, you're not going to stop it if they're going to do it. So the problem is you just have to be... there are ways of stopping these things, but not the way that people think you can. You just have to hope that someone in the government is prepared. They have to do it for you. You won't be able to do nothing about it. And the only way this won't happen is if people in Parliament say, no, we don't want you to do it. And there's not going to be anyone to do that. Not enough people to stop it. And it don't matter. It doesn't matter. Bandana weights are weird. If you stitch the bandana to the weight, then it's a weapon. Well, exactly. It's an odd one, isn't it? But I get you, Will. Consider yourselves lucky. Me and the Dropped had to get our own bandanas. Are you going to autograph the bandanas? I might eventually make Weapon Collector bandanas with like that on, but smaller image. Enjoy your Fairbairn sites, Kobani. Enjoy it. Attack said, my brother once ate cornflakes with a sword shortly before he was made to get rid of his blades. Drugs and special were bad. Rob said, we'll send the bandanas around the group for signatures. That way's not, please. Yes. But yeah. I can't remember what I was on about now. That would be cool. Knuckles and spirographs. Yes. But yeah. I've already like got an image of these that's a lot smaller as a pattern. It's just getting, and I'm looking into getting the bandanas made. It's a bit like them stickers. You can get that stuff pretty cheap on Temu. Will said, would reform be more weapon friendly, do you think? I imagine France would enjoy a shotgun. You totally, I get the shotgun thing. There being a problem is it's just the crossbow stuff is such a niche thing that I don't. So there is a hope that it might not go through, Will, purely because people like the BASC, whatever, the British Association, I don't know, this firearm thing anyway. They're getting involved in it slightly now because of the shotgun and firearms licensing thing. However, that already been stopped. I don't know. But I don't think the problem is the majority of this is the problem. The majority of, and this is why we're so different to places who have a gun culture. The majority of people in the UK would actually welcome, I'd probably say, this is just a guess, but I'd say if you asked everyone you met about crossbows, should they be banned? If they watch the news and, they're into that kind of stuff, I'd say over 3/4 of them would say yes. So let's say, just at a guess, I would, tell me if you think I'm wrong. I'd probably say higher. But let's be a conservative now. 75% of the country would probably say get rid of them, ban them. I think they would. 75% of the country would be with it, like they are with all of the weapon bans, because we don't have a gun culture now or anything like that. Let's not go into who's just getting political now. So I'm going to delete anything that has any. It doesn't matter about and that's not. I'm not suggesting anyone vote for anyone. I'm just saying. I was asked whether I thought that if people did vote for them, would crossbows still be banned? I think so, yes. I think they still would be. So, yeah, I'm not suggesting anyone vote or don't vote or whatever, you know what I mean? But it's just a question I was asked. I forgot what I was saying now. The difference is in America and places like that, they have a gun culture. And that's like a thing that you are taught from as like a kid almost. That you have a right to bear arms, and like it's a major part of their culture. It'll be the other way around. I would say more than 50%, if you asked Americans, would say don't ban anything like that. Blah 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 blah. Maybe more than that, but yeah, it's not a thing in this country. You know what I mean? So there's no support for it. We are the minority. Exactly. Well, we are. What about the rest of the bear? Can't we have a skull? Yeah. Where is the right to a bear skin? Yes. Where's the right to a bear skull? Dave said the CB license is still a year or two off from what I've read online. I didn't even know that was a thing. The fact said, oh, now you're talking. Where's that gone? You've cut half your comments missing. No, wrong one. Now you're talking. No, what? I don't know. Down the road, I respect. What? I don't know. I gotta give up. Half your comments not showing for some reason. Excuse me. Me and Danny are heading off to watch film next. Have a nice night, you two. Good night. Right, no more politics. But there's nothing that would. Danny and Skira, have a nice night. Enjoy your film. Do not watch the film called Therapy. It's shit. Well, they should have let us have an old oil rig platform and let us live away from the unreasonable laws restricting our fun that hurt nobody. Exactly. That's it. That is it. Skira said, if I finish early tomorrow, I'll come on if you live stream. Yeah, enjoy your film, Skira. Good night, mate. Good night, Danny, if you can hear me. And yeah. I'll see you tomorrow if you're on. He said, I wish we had American thinking, but British welfare. Yeah, well, there are some things, you know, I like Americans, you know, and obviously there are things that I like over there, you know, that we can't have, but also it goes both ways. You know, there are things that I wouldn't want to not have that we have, you know what I mean? But you know, that's what it is. That's life, innit? Can't have everything. No, do not watch Therapy. Shakira, do not watch Therapy. No. Therapy, do not watch it. No, do not watch Therapy. Do not watch Therapy. That said, I like, apparently, less than half of Americans. Do not watch Therapy. It's shit. You'll be bored shitless. It might not be on Netflix anyway. I think it's on. Them two are gonna. I'm gonna message them quickly. Don't watch it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it and then be bored all night. Hang on. I need to get older Shakira. Tell her not to watch that film. Well, I've messaged her. I don't want her to have to watch that like me and Metallic did tonight and then be bored shitless fucking. I said after 5 minutes, let's start watching it. Hello, Dolly. How are you? You right? But I don't discriminate. I hate everyone. Yes. Metallic said acting on that film made me and Mike look like pros. Yes, certainly did, my queen, didn't it? Certainly did. I might stay on later than 12. Actually, we'll see at the time. But I do need to walk down the post box at some point. So anyway, yeah. But yeah, sadly, I don't know. There's a small chance that some big organisation might get involved in the crossbow stuff. But I noticed even when they asked companies who fucking manufacture and sell crossbows, they didn't fucking give a shit either. Because they'll probably just stop selling them and just, you know, sell all the other shit they still sell. And, you know, these bigger places will just keep selling bows and shit, or they'll just sell abroad. So they don't give a fuck. No big company, but yeah, you need some kind of big, and again, like I don't think there is like a big crossbow organization. There must be some big archery organization. However, most big archery places don't want crossbows involved. So, yeah. Well, there's what it is. Just have to move on to something else. And make sure you have some good knowledge, because the thing is, if you've got some good knowledge, they can never fucking stop that. Although, you know, think crime is a thing. It is a thing. Oh shit, 10 out of 10. Do not watch Therapy. No, don't watch it. Whatever you was going to watch, Shakira, watch that, but don't watch Therapy. No. It's a 10 out of 10 for shitness. Therapy is. Yes, do not watch Therapy. It may not be a 10 out of 10 for shitness. Might be an 8. But no, it's not worth watching. No, don't watch Therapy. But yeah, stockpile spare parts and get some knowledge of things that can be made, because they can't stop that. And I'm not going to say too much, but there's a hell of a lot of things that you can make that are fucking piss easy. But that's all in here. Bird said apparently Alpha. There you go, Alpha. Watch Alpha. Alpha. That was recommended by Peach, wasn't it, originally? Yeah, Alpha. ALP. Fucking hell. I can't fucking. I nearly kept trying to say F. ALPHA. Alpha. Yes. I don't know who's in it. I haven't watched anything good for a while. I've just been enjoying a bit of Red Dwarf lately and loving that. Loving life with a bit of Red Dwarf in my life. I forget how much I like that, and I think next, my two other options, unless someone's got a better idea, my two other options, and I'm still going to watch Oz soon, Persia, but that's not like for a laugh. I'm going to finish Red Dwarf, and then I might start either Trailer Park Boys again or Monkey again. But I only watched Monkey up until the point when the Pigsy actor changes. Because after the Pigsy actor changes, he just doesn't seem the same. I couldn't deal with a new Pigsy actor. However, there probably are other comedies that I absolutely fucking love. But the good thing with like Wild, Red Dwarf, Monkey, and like Trailer Park Boys, they're like fucking getting on for like 12 series. I watched the other 28 years. So Nick, is 28 years later Bone Temple anywhere where you can watch it like paid for site? But can you watch that on like? Is that on anywhere where you can watch it that you subscribe to yet? Persia, I just watched What We Do in the Shadows. Persia, actually, I still need to watch the last series of that. That is good fun, actually. I do like What We Do in the Shadows a lot, because I fucking all of the actors in that, I love all of them. Every single main actor in that fucking show, fucking loved them. Especially Matt Berry. Yeah, but I still need to watch about 3 episodes of Series 5 and then Episode 6, because Series 6 has been put on Netflix, not Netflix, BBC iPlayer recently. Fucking, why did my brain not want to say the things I'm thinking of? Eva said we're about halfway through the new Adam Sandler movie, Spaceman. Oh, I've seen Spaceman. Yeah, not a comedy, is it? That's pretty good film. So Mark recommended me that, and normally if Mark recommends me something, it's fucking excellent, because he's got very similar taste in things that like because it's a weird one, isn't it? Spaceman. I really like that. TC said, is it like Wolf Creek 2? What's that? What is? Oh, a really good documentary was the one about the crazy Mormon sect and the woman who took it down. All right, I'll have to check that out. I was reading up on fucking John Benet Ramsey fucking murder today, for fuck's sake. Best thing about Therapy was the creaky floorboards that sounded like the opening bars to the bell tolls. That was hilarious, yes. Nick had no idea I watched it on a popcorn time. Fair enough, mate. Shakira said, I believe 28 days later, the new one's on Plex. Okay. Bird said New York City. What made you write that? New York City. Yeah, New York City. Sorry, Matt Berry. Yes, I can't do impressions though. Wilson Mike, could I commission you to make me a sheath for a K-bar USMC knife? Yes, definitely. I could send you my knife if needed. I need a good sheath for it. No worries if it's too busy. So, I could definitely do it, but do not pay up front though, because I always find that puts way too much pressure on, and then I end up spending the money before I've done it. However, yes, definitely. However, it might be like 6 months, because I've got quite an extensive list up there that I ought to get through first. However, certain things are quicker and easy to do, so I do them like suddenly. And what I probably will do, is if you're up for it, I probably will say, do send me the knife, because I've got a way to receive stuff now. And because what happened recently, I reckon I could make a knife that would fit a USMC KO perfectly. However, when I made one for someone recently, I forgot to take into consideration the handle thickness. And when you make sheaths for knives, basically part of the leather needs to be bent. So I made this sheath for someone, forgot to take into consideration the thickness, and because the belt loop went straight up, they couldn't get their knife into it. So it would have fit perfectly, but I'd forgot to basically do that. You see how that sits? That's not just flat, that actually sticks out. And that's to take the handle. I could get around that. I just need to remember to do it. TC, good night, mate. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. I do love Matt Berry though. But yeah, well, send me an email. Eva said the creature in Spaceman gives me mixed feelings. I don't want to call it cute, but no, I get you. It is. It's the kind of thing. It is sort of cute, isn't it? No, I get you. I think they've designed the creature in Spaceman almost sort of perfectly that it could be really fucking creepy, but at the same time, it's not. You can almost feel, you don't dislike it, and it doesn't make you like, but it could. It sort of sits on the edge of, that could turn itself into a bit of a shape and be probably fucking horrible looking, if that makes sense. Yeah, no, I totally get you, Evil. Yeah, I quite enjoyed Spaceman. It's a very unusual film, in a good way. Good night, Lee. Hope you get well, and hope your missus is all right as well, mate. Yeah, thank you for coming on. I do appreciate it. So yeah, Will, I could definitely do that. Just send me an email, and I'll put you on the list, because I've got a list up there. I'll put you on the list. So if you put ! There it is there. But if you put ! Email, one word, in the chat, it will come up in the chat, and then you can copy and paste it. Sorry about the sniffing. Okay, what's your email, Mike? That would be great. Have a nice sheath. Also, my sister would have loved that creature. But now I would have fucking blasted that thing out of space, just like the aliens from Alien. I found, personally, it was just on the sort of, I could see that one little twist of that thing's body, one little certain stance, and it was fucking horrible. I think it's partly due to its eyes. It has sort of welcoming, like non-threatening eyes, I think. And that's what a lot of it comes down to, the eyes. If something has threatening eyes, you're instantly off put by it. Or if something has like horrible eyes, you're instantly put off, I think. I don't know. I don't want to say too much, yeah. But it's the eyes in it don't make you like Bill said I'm watching Monster Shark from 1987. My mum loves all that stuff. Oh, by the way, she's on those jabs now, and they're working. So hopefully her life will get turned around soon, because it might stop her. It's got to stop her fucking snoring, and then she'll be able to sleep properly, and then she'll be fucking awake again. She'll become a new person, she'll still be in pain, but like that always being like falling asleep when you're talking to her, not knowing what she's talking about. I have quite a lot of tolerance for. I think so anyway, but I can become very irritable and quite a fucking bastard when I'm having to put up with lots of weird fucking like nonsense shit, especially when I'm trying to do stuff. So I really, really try to not be a bastard, and I sometimes find myself talking to her in a way I shouldn't. But at least I know it, so I can stop it. I feel like a right cunt when I do, but yeah. Thank you, Persia. You're excellent. We love you, man. Thank you, mate. Fairbairn said, I love the Fairbairn site. It's nice. It looks magical. I found it in the creator's house after he passed away. Oh, it was found in the creator's house after he passed away. Wow. I'll have a look at your video of it later, mate. Oh, by the way, anyone who wondered earlier, that channel that came on saying I was on their live stream, right? I'm not going to click the link that they send me. Do not worry about that. However, I will check out that channel via a way that cannot make anything bad happen. But yeah. But that said, if she can't get enough protein down, might be worth her having a couple of shakes. Yes, good idea. Yes, good idea. Yeah, thank you, my queen. Yeah, that's a good idea. If I'm lucky I sleep so deeply, otherwise I never sleep for full snoring. Yeah, I noticed that I just see something fucking floating about in here then. A fucking moth keeps getting in here, but I have to be careful because them moths get on like these fucking fur on these knives. They fucking eat it, don't they? Can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, I'll have a look though, Code Bunny. That sounds very interesting. So I'll have a chat with you about it. Yes, thank you, my queen. Oh, apparently Jay's been snoring a bit, and Rachel's had to buy him them fucking things you put on your nose. He was driving her mad. I heard like quite raised voice one day talking about someone snoring, and I had to come back in the room and say, "Are you talking about someone snoring? Are you talking about me?" Because I didn't know whether I'd been snoring so loud. I kept her awake because I used to snore that bad. They used to reckon they could hear me downstairs. I don't snore like that anyway now because of the amount of pillows I sleep with. Stops you doing it. That's when you have sleep apnea. Perfect. Yeah, I had to click 2 buttons, so I should think so. Yes, hard work, Persia, isn't it? But yeah, I will check out that weird stuff, but I will not be clicking a link from an email that they sent me. Do not worry about that. Not a chance. Because that's the way they would get me. Check my email, shall we? You sleep with lots of pillows. Gonna start calling you Jay. What do you mean? What I said? I got no emails at the minute. Spam. Nothing. Oh, okay, nice one, yes. I don't sleep with them, but hang on, now I've got 29 emails. Someone supported you. AliExpress. Someone supported you. Done alright tonight for the old supportings. I'll get up early tomorrow. Fucking postman might be coming around at fucking 9:30 on a fucking Saturday. I bet he won't though. He'll come at it's like 9:30 to 2:30. He'll turn up at 2:30. I will.
And if you can believe it, it's a Friday once again.
Yes, it is, my friend. Thank you. I will stay on a bit longer than 12:30. Not half 12, 12. I'll stay on later than 12. Fuck it. But I have got to go down the post box. Has everyone finished their knives yet? Yeah, I don't buy a lot of knives, Code Bunny. I tend to make mine now. If I want something, I just make of those. But the thing is, I'm quite unusual. But when it comes to knives, I couldn't give. I don't know about unusual. When it comes to knives, I couldn't give a fucking shit what steel it's made of at all. or, well, not at all, not in the slightest. So I'm perfectly happy just making, this is a working tool steel, but I can make it to exactly the length and, stuff that I want it. And I can make a nice shape, and then I have the accomplishment of making it. Yeah, but I get you there. But that's it. I might bugger off and continue my musical trip. All right, my queen. Speak to you later. Goodbye. Oh, you're not going yet. I'll know when she is because she'll wave to me before she goes. Good night, Dave. Take care, mate. Joe Bunny said, I'd love to learn the history of Japanese knives. Yes, that's very interesting. Exactly. Perjured, I haven't started yet. I've not had the time, but I have got to get this for the grinder. Or I can't cut it. You've got plenty of time, and if you still want to do it when it'll call it, I don't mind leaving it for a bit. Besides, I'm looking forward to seeing the knife builds. I've had no spoilers. Kobo said, yeah, a lot of really good Japanese combat blades are made of 440 in Oz 6, and most would consider them low quality steel. Exactly. It doesn't really. A lot of the time, it doesn't matter. I think the majority of the time, it only really matters if you're going to be using. And they're the same anyway. They're the same. If it's too hard, so not too hard. If it's hard, it will stay sharper for longer, but it's harder to sharpen. If it's softer, it'll blunten quicker, but it's easier to sharpen. So there's sort of swings and roundabouts with these things. Yeah, and it is what it is. Unless you're using a knife every single day, I don't think it matters. Thank you, Will. I'll put your name on the list and what you want, and then if it comes a day, see what it is, Will. Some of the projects are more complicated to do than others. I can also send you some information about different coloured sheaves, different accessories like these rivets. And certain things will cost more. You know what I mean? You can have ferro rods, rivets, pouches, loads of stuff. And if you've got an idea of a design. The tat said, right, I'm off. Hopefully see you lovely lot tomorrow with my favourite cheese. Good night, my queen. Sweet dreams. See you tomorrow. Koban said I have multiple prototypes from the Grandmaster Ichiro Hutari, including the Magnum Tanto. Oh, I remember you saying. I've seen them. Evil said I've got some new cushions at one of the local charity shops. £3 for a cushion. Nice. Not for shooting with a crossbow, though. I wonder what Danny did use for his thing. That what folks called backstop. His backstop. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the night. I might just have a reasonably late night and just get up early and just be knackered, and then when the fucking postman fucks off, go back to bed for a bit. Thing is, I've got shit I need, like I have to do. There's a couple of things I absolutely have to fucking do, and I can't afford to do them when I'm tired. It pisses me off. I can never fucking win. Never enough hours in the fucking day. Well, there is, but half of them, something happens to make me tired, or I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm just talking shit now. But yeah. But these two packages, it's fucking annoying, right? So I paid for these two packages online, assuming that if I just did. So these packages are slightly too big to be a large letter. So they've had to be a small parcel, right? But a large letter can technically go up to 2.5 centimeters, I think. Anyway, package was slightly too big for that. So I bought the postage online, assuming I could print that out myself and then put the package in the post box. Wouldn't fucking let me. Has to be scanned by a postman. Because I would have just posted them tonight. So yeah. So now I've got to get them picked up by the postman tomorrow because he has to scan it. Takes the fucking piss. Why does he have to scan it? If I had stamps, I would just chuck those stamps on there. Paul said they keep banning weapons and it will get them nowhere. Ball of cheese in a pillowcase could do damage. They take our weapons, but they'll never take our E down. Yeah, no, exactly. That's sake. Banny said I bought some $400 machetes from Amazon called Sheng Guang. They're made from 5160 and some of M6. I know, some of my favourite swords. Nice. They're nice. Nice. What's everyone up to tomorrow? I need to cut my fucking hair as well, so I'm not even going to get to do that. I need to cut my hair, go in the shed. I might have to postpone the shed work. I might just... No, I can't. I've got to go in the shed tomorrow. It's Saturday tomorrow, isn't it? I need to go in the shed. I suppose I could do it Sunday. I don't want to, though. As I said, pictures of Metallic swinging our favourite cheese and pillowcase and Mike. Wow. Fucking hell. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do tomorrow. It's becoming a nightmare in a minute. I ain't got enough time to do the things I need to do. I also need to record a load of videos because I've not done any videos apart from live streaming for nearly 2 weeks. And I torch review. Yeah. Oh well. Code Bunny said there are some crazy American tactical katanas that cost like $2,000, but the Nemoto katana would shatter them. Eva said need to do some cleaning. Enjoy. Yeah, fucking nightmare. Nightmare, innit? Hopefully I'll sell these. That'll help. I'm going to do a proper video tomorrow. So that's another thing I need to do. See, I'll be doing a lot of videos tomorrow to schedule later on. So I need to do a video for these and everything else I'm selling. I need to do a video for that giveaway that I've been doing tonight. I need to do a torch review. I'm supposed to be doing all the videos for the stuff on the board, individual shorts videos, but that's fine. I can do that easily. I ought to do an update on that July meetup, but I've got a feeling that it's going to be a bit different to how we planned it now. And we're planning on meeting Timbo and Stu, definitely. But we might not be going much further to meet anyone else anyway now. That's fine. I don't mind. You know, I'm up for anything because it'll be a nice. We're going to hopefully go and meet. I don't know definitely, but we might meet Stu on the way down there, and then Timbo on the way back. I don't know. It would be nice for Timbo and Stu to get to meet each other, but also it would also be nice to meet them two individually, so we can spend more time with them individually. You know what I mean? So we can have a day out of them individually. Because when there's too many of you, you know, it gets a bit like you get to spend the time with someone. So that's on the way down there. Then we're going to go to sort of Exeter type area for Summit. Won't be going all the way down to Cornwall, I doubt now, because it's the wrong time. And then on the way back, I think we're going to do a couple of things. Definitely going to do... Well, I say definitely. The only thing I'd really be interested in doing is go to the Glastonbury area and visiting some of the King Arthur related stuff. Fucking hell, can't I talk? Even said I don't like cleaning. Who does? Who does? Ray said got loads of new parking wankers to edit. Amazon again, twice in the same week. Did you stop them again? Because they act like they're not doing anything, don't they? Resident Evil. I blast a bit of rage against the machine when I'm clearing. It's less boring. Yeah. Bird said, need a birthday haul video from you, Mike. You do one every year. Yeah. All right. If I get time, I'll do a birthday haul. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah. Show off my 2 t-shirts, my 2 books. I bought myself some trousers. I bought myself some trousers. I've got trousers coming. Yeah, you don't need to do the trouser fun. I got some trousers on the way and some boxer shorts because mine have started to fall apart now. Tell you what, Persia, once I've spent the Amazon credit, I will. Even it can't blast me to get upset at the dogs. Second time spoke up at the bloke. They don't fucking listen, do they? When you was talking to that bloke, as I watched that one, you could tell that he weren't fucking paying no attention to you. It's just like, you know, they don't give a fuck, do they? Well, no, well, they turn into French knickers when they're old, Persia. They turn into French knickers. No, I don't buy them as French knickers. They turn into French knickers. Yeah. They just become French knickers with age. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm so fucking tired. Well, no, I know why I'm so tired. I woke up really early. And then I thought I had the doorbell go. I'd like to quickly get up. Frilly ones. I'm sure Metallica could get me some frilly fucking Freddy fucking French knickers. Basically said he was half parked on the path at a bus stop, obstructing my view across the road. Yeah, dickheads, aren't they? Absolute dickheads. Prep for it. How you doing, mate? You right? Prep for it. You did get your book in the end, didn't you? I did send you it. Well, I said do another crossbow video before it's too late. Yeah, maybe I will. If I get time, I'll film one tomorrow. But I do like shooting that Sobek. It's lovely to shoot. And in fact, I fucking love shooting that Sobek. And I'll show you my setup now. But I do really like the Sobek. It's a very pleasant crossbow to shoot, I think. I'll tell you what I do need to shoot, actually. Thank you, Will. The Vlad that I've modded. Forgot about that. Basically said, ask nicely, move, then tell him to fuck off. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, how you doing, Prep for it? Nice to see you on, mate. Yeah, I hope you did get your book. I can't remember if we ever spoke about it or not. But I did send you it. His corset is on the way too. I could make a corset. I reckon. I'll just call it leather body armor. Leather waistcoat. Just so happens to have loads of strings at the back to suck the fucking gut in. I won't have an hourglass, it'll just be a nice flat stomach. Brentford did, yes. I said thanks a while back, but the chat was. I know, fair enough. I just couldn't remember if we'd ever spoke about it. We probably had, or I missed it. I'm glad you got it, mate. I'm glad you got it. Thank you for writing it. Yeah, it was good fun. I enjoyed that. Oh, God. Decide what I'm going to do when I get in. I could either read the rest of Megahex, which anyone wonders is this. See if anyone else gets sexually assaulted. So my options. I could either read the rest of Megahex, watch some episodes of Red Dwarf, play some Far Cry 5, which I'm about 3/4 of the way through, which I've already completed before. Or I don't know, something else. Where's the HR50? I need to get one first, really, full to be able to what do you call it? To mold it to it. Yeah. We want one, damn it. I will try. I do want to sort you out for that, and I think that'd be a great fucking thing to do. Maybe in a couple of months I'll try to get an HDR50. I only say try because it's the money issue. Because I'm having to save money for this going away, and also I suspect I'm going to need some kind of tooth like dentistry soon. That's partly why I'm doing this shit now. I don't know how much that's going to cost. Now, if it's not dear, I'll actually have a fair bit of money left over because I'm having to make sure I've got enough. The last time I went to the fucking... I'm not having it taken out because I don't want any more teeth taken out. Last time I went to the dentist, because I can't get it for like nothing because I don't like sign on anything. I've signed up for NHS, so I get NHS prices, but it was still like... The options were... about, I think it was about 110 quid to have the tooth pulled out, or 700 fucking quid to have some kind of fucking like half the tooth was missing basically, so it would have been an involved filling. When I was there, they said I got a cavity in this tooth up here, and I can feel it now. So I'm thinking I'm going to need something done soon. I need to make sure I've got enough money that if it's fucking like extortionate fucking price, I can afford it. However, because the tooth hasn't like broken, like this one here that I had pulled out, it was like broken in half, and like, there was hardly any of it left. And there was, to fill it, you would have like, there was essentially like building me a new tooth. It wouldn't have been worth it, I don't think. So yeah, hoping this will just be drill it and then, you know, so, but I am, because of that, I'm having to be careful with money at the minute. However, if it turns out it's 100 quid filling, I'll have enough for a fucking HDR50 in about a month's time. Prepfrit said, have you played 7 Days to Die? It's post good apocalypse zombies. No, I haven't. Well said, Red Dwarf never gets old. What is the Bowie above the pistols? Stag handle one. That's something I made. That was made from a... It made from a bill hook. With a blue blade. Yeah, that's a bit of a antler from like a dog chew. Or horn or whatever, you know, stag horn. I made the sheath. I made the whole thing. No, what I'm saying that, I made the whole fucking thing. Yeah. Get some turkey teeth. Get some duck teeth. I'll give you the bill, for fuck's sake. Pop to a migrant hotel, walk into the dentistry, nothing with a vacant look on your face. Get it done for free. I nearly said, which I'm going to say anyway, maybe I'll just put a bit of like something to make me look a bit darker skinned. Thank you, Will. I'm quite happy with it. It did have a D guard at one point, but I got a bit paranoid that it would the guard's got a little bit of a wobble to it, but I just need to peen. If I peen the end over a bit more, that'll tighten that up. Well, this is the thing. Did I cold blue it? Actually, I think I did. The thing... yes, I must have. I can't remember. The only thing that tells me I probably did blue it myself is because you can see ever so slight little bits of blue on the grind there where it seeped into the like scratches. So yeah, so I probably did cold blue it. I can't remember doing it. I can't actually remember making this. That sounds really weird, but I can't. But what tells me it's blue, though, is, as I said, if that was the natural colour underneath the paint, that wouldn't have seeped into those scratches. Look, see it there? So I suspect I did cold blue it myself, but I just can't remember. There's a video on it. If there is a video, if you look up, I don't know, might be under D Guard Bowie, you might, yeah. Hello, Mark. He said, hello. Do you want to review and react to my songs? I could do. I need to check back on the comments after this. So, Mark, I'll come over and have a look after this if you want. How about, Mark, if it's the right kind of music, for advertisement for you, would you let me use your music in some of my videos and credit you every time? Spacey said, you on tomorrow? I'm heading off now. Good night. Yeah, I might go off in a bit. Yeah, good night, Spacey. I will be on tomorrow, mate. Evil and Fall, good night as well. Thank you for coming on. It's been a good one. Hello, Mark. Anyway, how you doing, mate? Sorry if I didn't say that. Dan said, I think it was last year you mentioned Fred Dibner. Interesting guy, absolute graft. Oh, yeah, Fred Dibner's amazing. You could spend all day... You could spend all day watching Fred Dibner stuff. Absolutely fascinating, man. Well deserves the statue. Good night, Spacey. Steve said, dentists in the UK are just plain simple con merchant. I know. Yeah, how can a simple 30-minute session do you need before they say it's got to come out? Yeah, I know. It is. Dentists are one of the biggest fucking like rip-offs you can get that you can't do it yourself though. I know you can rip your teeth out and you know you might be able to attempt to do your own fillings, but you know it's not ripping your teeth. I would if I tried to pull that tooth out, he had to fucking cut my fucking gums open to get that out. It weren't just, you know, you watch people just go out, pull their tooth out. My teeth do not come out like that. Both of these teeth that I had out there, I could literally, there, going like this with pliers for like half an hour. Crap, pull it out. Yeah. Bill said, Mike, before you go, I'm looking for a good but campy horror film. Any suggestions? Oh, let me look at my horrors. Let me find my torch. Hang on. They're too far away from me to see the fucking things. Hang on. All right, what we got? You've seen Chopping Mall, haven't you? If you haven't seen Chopping Mall, try that. Evil Aliens, that's quite new. Funny but scary. What about some of the Return of the Living Deads? They're all good. Docs and dentists are a scam. I haven't been to one in over 20 years. Your teeth must be fine then, because my teeth, most of my teeth are okay, but they do need, you know. No, like my nan, she never went to the dentist her whole entire life. I'm just looking up here for you, Bill. It depends what you eat, really, and you know, it depends. She never used to brush her teeth either. Never used to brush her teeth. I think it depends. I think maybe people get lucky with the structure of their teeth, as in, if food can get up in between your teeth, it's going to cause an issue. Maybe some people are just lucky that their teeth don't have these gaps to get in there. I don't know. It is what it is, isn't it? So Bad It's Funny is a movie called Gator. The 90s messed a lot of our teeth up. I have seen Street Trash. I haven't seen Television yet. Have you seen The Revenge of Billy the Kid yet? Revenge of Billy the Kid is an English horror film. That is funny, gory. Look up The Revenge of Billy the Kid. In fact, I'll see if I can find it for you, Bill. Hang on. The Revenge of Billy the Kid. Right, videos. Right, let me just check this. This may be it here. Right. Hopefully this hasn't got 1,000 ads in it. Oh, it's actually called Bad CGI Gator. I wasn't sure whether it was or not. Right, Bill. There's the link to it on YouTube. One of the greatest British horrors you will ever see. Tempted to watch that tonight now. Yeah, pretty sure that's all on there. It doesn't seem to have ads. Yeah, because sometimes these bloody things on YouTube have hundreds of ads. Right, I'm going to go off in a couple of minutes. I've got to go down the post box. And I also got to clear up loads of shit in here. Well, so there was fancied Fenella Fielding from Karen Screaming. Yeah, I know you mean. I know you mean. Nice. Bill said I always get a good pick of you. Might tell me what you think of it, Bill. I think you'll love it. It's one of my favourite horror films ever. And if for some reason that one I've checked it, it is all on there. That's why it's taken a while. I just wanted to check it was all on there. You know, sometimes they only got like the first 5 minutes. It's one of the best horror films I've ever seen, in my opinion. Funny ones, funny and scary, gory. It's got a bit of everything, but it's proper funny as well, though. Right. Thank you for watching, everyone. I do appreciate it because I've got to fuck off out now. I don't really want to. It's just 25 past 12, but yeah. I must do those packages. I'll give them to the postman tomorrow, but I don't think he'd like that. His job is not to take parcels off you unless you paid him to do it. Yeah, Creepshow's good. Creepshow's really good. I really like that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Creepshow. Good night, everyone. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. And thank you for the people who joined in the giveaway and just supporting me tonight, because I do appreciate it, because I may need to get tooth done soon. Right. Thank you. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Tomorrow night won't be so late. It'll be around about 9:30 tomorrow. Right. So Stan, take care. Persia, take care. Bill, take care. Co-Bunny, take care. Who else is on? Prep for it, take care. Will, take care. Steve, take care. I think that's everyone. Mark, if you're still on, take care. Stan, if you're still on, take care, mate. Right. Cheers, everyone. I do appreciate it. I'll see you all tomorrow night about 9:30. All right. Cheers, everyone. See you later. Good night.